When we think of planets with rings, we immediately picture the majestic Saturn. Its icy disk and luxurious crown are familiar to everyone from children's encyclopedias. But what if I told you that the largest ice giant in our solar system, Neptune, also has its own ring system? The only problem is that for a long time they were completely invisible to the best telescopes on Earth. Astronomers debated for decades. Did they even exist, or was it just a stellar illusion? Their discovery became a true cosmic detective story filled with false leads, missing stars, and sensational breakthroughs. Today on the Shocking Space Channel, we will uncover the mystery of Neptune's rings, how they were found despite complete invisibility and why they behave so strangely. For a long time, Neptune was considered a boring and lonely planet on the outskirts of the solar system. Everyone knew about Saturn's rings, and later rings were discovered around Jupiter and Uranus. It was logical to assume Neptune had them too. But Earth-based telescopes showed only a smooth blue ball. No traces of rings. In the 1960s and 1970s, scientists began using a clever method: observing occultations. Astronomers waited for Neptune to pass in front of some distant star. If there were solid rings or dust around the planet, they should momentarily block the star's light, creating a characteristic flicker. And that is when complete chaos began. Some observatories recorded the disappearance of the star's light, while others did not. The data did not match. Some scientists claimed Neptune's rings were broken or consisted of separate incomplete arcs that somehow failed to form a closed circle. This contradicted all laws of physics and gravity. Could nature really be breaking its own rules? The mystery turned out to be much simpler, yet even more interesting. Neptune's rings do exist, but they are incredibly dark and made of very fine material resembling soot or dark silicate dust. They reflect a minimal amount of sunlight, which is why conventional telescopes simply couldn't catch them. The legendary Voyager 2 spacecraft, which flew past Neptune in 1989, put an end to the debates. Its cameras finally showed the real picture. The rings do exist, and there is an entire system of them. But their main feature shocked scientists. They weren't like the calm and symmetrical rings of Saturn. Neptune's rings contained strange, dense clumps or arcs, which received romantic yet mysterious names: liberty, equality, fraternity, and courage, often known as Abe. According to the laws of gravity, the dust in such arcs should have quickly dispersed and formed a uniform ring around the planet in just a few years. Why did these clumps stay together? The answer lay in invisible guardians, tiny shepherd moons. The gravity of moons like Galatea and other small satellites hiding nearby acts like a cosmic anchor. Through gravitational ping-pong and resonance, they keep the arc material in place, preventing it from spreading out across the entire orbit. Moreover, studies have shown that Neptune's rings are extremely young by cosmic standards. Perhaps they formed as a result of the destruction of some ancient icy moon that got too close to the planet and was torn apart by Neptune's tidal forces. In other words, we are looking not at remnants of the ancient formation of the solar system, but at relatively fresh scars of a cosmic catastrophe. The story of the discovery of Neptune's rings is a wonderful reminder that the universe is full of hidden details that often hide right in plain sight. Even the planets right next to us still hide secrets that can only be solved through the persistence of scientists and interplanetary missions. And what do you think? Are there similar dark, invisible rings around other planets or even exoplanets beyond our system? Write your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Shocking Space Channel, like this video, and ring the bell so you don't miss upcoming episodes about the main mysteries of our cosmos. Thanks for watching, and remember, the universe is much more mysterious than it seems.